Warriors, good morning. All right, Warriors, regulation is coming fast and fierce. If you don't know the game, Warriors, you are going to get wrecked. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it in your hand. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. Now, Warriors, I'm here to share with you guys the positive and the dark side of this, okay? Remember, I spent 12 years in banking. I understand the banking system at a deep level, and I understand economics. And I'm excited to take you guys down the rabbit hole once again. This was sent to me by one of my warriors, John Rotundo. So thank you for the information. And I'm going to share with you what Twitter account this came from. But I want to show you, I showed you guys the Economist magazine cover. I think this was 1988, I believe. And then you're going to see the new Economist cover talking about global currency, digital currency. But I'm going to show you a few things out there, Warriors, but I'm going to take you through a narrative of regulation coming in. And the reason why I'm going to tell you this, Warriors, is because I want to keep you safe. We are now invested in the new quantum financial system. We are the new wealthiest people in the world. But I want you to think about the dot-com boom, right? People came rushing into the dot-com boom, boom, and then the rug got pulled out from under them, right? They don't want all of us to become wealthy. So what they do is they play on your emotions. So there's a lot of crazy things happening right now. We had the Dogecoin pump, which was freaking amazing in the beginning, right? Then we had that SNL thing, which I'm going to talk about this afternoon, emotional intelligence in crypto. I'm going to show you guys some tweets and how emotionally they get you pulled in. But the billionaires are not doing these pump and dumps wars. What they're doing is they're selling the news, buying the rumors. But we'll visit that down the road. What I want to talk to you about is being in fundamental cryptocurrencies that are going to survive regulation. Okay, so first we're going to go through the Economist magazine, and then I'm going to take you through where I feel we're going based on Gary Gensler, our new head of the SEC, being in charge of the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. Remember, he was part of the CFTC before, right? And he's working with Congress to make sure that we get regulation fast and furious. So it's all to protect the investors, right? Right? Huh? Look at me. Right? Okay, so they're here to protect you, Warriors. Or are they here to protect their wealth? You have to make that decision. But Warriors, I don't follow any narrative. I have a very strict exit strategy. So people say, it's going to crash in May, it's going to crash in June, it's going to crash in September. I don't care when it crashes. I have a very disciplined exit strategy, so I've already pulled my initial investment. I have a speculative investment that's going on right now. I'm going to pull my initial investment, so I'm complete house money because I'm disciplined, Warriors. That's what I teach my Warriors. Emotional intelligence and discipline. That's how you become wealthy. That's how I went from a year and a half ago being completely broke to where I'm at now because I finally got discipline. Just like in my fitness and my mindset, I applied that to my finances, and now I'm playing the game with the billionaires. Now I'm playing the game with the millionaires. Am I a billionaire yet? Am I a multimillionaire yet? No, but I'm playing their game, and it's quickly and rapidly moving towards being the uncommon 1%. What you'll get from me is honesty, authenticity, okay? So if you want to join our Private Warrior Academy, click the link down below. You get access to my portfolio, my actual exit strategy, where I have a new and improved one coming where you fill out an Excel spreadsheet. It's all done for you as you build it out. We're not financial advisors, not financial advice. Just showing you exactly what we're doing. Discord with over 1,200 warriors now supporting each other in the quantum financial system. Technical analysis calls, crypto call on Thursday. Most of all, subconscious mind programming, reprogramming your subconscious mind to wealth, goal setting, vision board creation. You work out with us, nutrition. There's nothing like it. Fitness, crypto, and mindset, the whole gamut. And we are going all the way till 2025 and beyond and helping our warriors get through this bull market and then go into the bear market and pack our bags for the biggest shift in generational wealth in 2025. All right, big ass intro, but let's go right into it. So this was awesome. Thank you to John Rotundo for sending this over. And I do want to give credit where credit is due. Go to Twitter. Art of Information was who created this, and I want to give them credit. So check this out. So I showed you guys last year the Economist magazine. I think it's 1988 Economist magazine, but let's take a look at this. So on the left side, we have the Economist magazine. Now I remember this sitting from because I remember this magazine with a coin on it. And I'm like, Mom, and my grandpa used to get the Economist magazine, so I knew I had seen this in my subconscious mind before. So when I saw it, it was like, holy crap. So look what we have here on the left-hand side. You have a phoenix rising from the ashes. Now, what is XRP considered? The phoenix, right? So you have a coin, okay? It says phoenix on here. It says 2018 on the coin. Okay, you have a gold coin here, and then you have cash burning. You can see the digital yuan. You can see the American dollar. And so you can see all this cash burning as the phoenix rises for the ash. And it says, get ready for a world currency. Well, you can't make this stuff up. 33 years later, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days later, look at the cover of The Economist magazine. Gov Coins, the digital currency that will transform finance. It says government issued digital currency. It has the all-seeing eye on it, which is on the US dollar, right? It has your central bank right here. And it says, in tech, we trust. So we're moving from in God we trust to in tech we trust. But look at this right here, okay? I want to read this. It says right here on The Economist magazine, why Warren Buffett should let go. Do you know what that tells me? What it's going to tell us futuristically as we look back at this? Warren Buffett, the old model of the earth-type energy investments, it's time to let that go. And to move your mind into a quantum, AI, connectivity, not computing, connectivity. That's what quantum is. We're moving from the third industrial revolution, which is earth, to quantum, air, December 21st last year, whatever you believe, warriors. We moved from Capricorn energy to Aquarius energy. So what that's telling me, what's going to tell us in the future Economist magazine, is that we should let go of the Warren Buffett style earth type energy, right? But he's making moves behind the scenes to his predecessor, right? He closed out of bank stocks. He moved up in Bank of America because I believe Bank of America is going to be the one that rises from the ashes. They have the most cryptocurrency patents. They're connected to Ripple. And Warren Buffett closed out of all his bank stocks and went up in Bank of America. It's his number 2 holding. All right, so let's continue to move on, warriors. That was the longer intro there. We're going to the World Economic Forum. Blockchain could disrupt 867 trillion in traditional markets. Warriors, they know this. That's why they're going to regulate this. The opportunity could be substantial for an already fast-growing crypto industry with a current market capitalization currently around $2.3 trillion. Let's take a deep breath and rationalize this. Do you know how quickly this got to $2.3 trillion? And do you know how much market capitalization we have to go? Do you understand how early you are, warriors? That's why I'm trying to get you to not focus on just this summer or just this bull run, to get ready for 2025. That's what I'm preparing my warriors for. You know, maybe you don't hit this bull run where you get super wealthy this bull run, but it's about getting in, getting set, building fundamentals in fundamental cryptocurrencies, and then growing into 2025 when real adoption is going to come. It says all assets will eventually be tokenized. All assets will eventually be tokenized, from stocks to bonds to commodities. At least that's a perspective of many crypto industry executives who predict that most, if not all, modern finances will eventually run on digital rails. Just put it on blockchain as it were. Warriors, I said this last year, and now they're verbalizing what I've been telling you, warriors. I don't have a crystal ball. I just know the game, so I can be played. Next, SEC Chairman Gary Gensler says more investor protections are needed for Bitcoin and crypto markets, warriors. Regulation is going to smash the crypto space. But hear me out with this. There's a way you can navigate through this. Gary Gensler told CNBC that he sees attraction to Bitcoin for traders, but regulation is needed to prevent fraud and other issues. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have boomed since last year, fueled by increased institutional adoption for some of the more established names and increased interest from retail investors. To extend it to something like, to the extent that something is a security, the SEC has a lot of authority and a lot of crypto tokens. I won't call them cryptocurrencies at the moment, and indeed securities, he said. So let me repeat that sentence and explain to you what that means if you're new to crypto. To the extent that something is a security, the SEC has a lot of authority and a lot of crypto tokens. I won't call them cryptocurrencies for this moment. And indeed, security, he said, because here's what it is. The difference between a security and a cryptocurrency, okay? So a Bitcoin and Ethereum, they deemed not a security. They deemed it as a cryptocurrency, right? Then they stopped at XRP. They said it was trading as a security. That's what the lawsuit's all about. Okay, now why is this important to you? because all of these are trading as a non-security, most of them, right? So let's take a new coin coming out, the Shiba coin, right? So if they come and say Shiba coin is sold with the intention of the person thinking they're going to get a gain, that is a security versus a cryptocurrency, right? So these shit coins that are all coming on board that are being sold to guarantee, or not guarantee you, to give you the perception you're going to get a profit, they're going to deem those securities. That's going to change the whole game. So that's the difference. A currency, you have a cryptocurrency, and then a security is something that you're trading thinking you're going to get a gain from that, right? That's what a security is, okay? Now, XRP is fully, if you think about it, it's a currency wars. It's a bridge currency. It's moving money at the speed of light. It's remittances. It's a currency. That's what the whole lawsuit is about, to make it simple for you guys. Okay, so you got the World Economic Forum. They're talking about freaking, that's the World Economic Forum. Klaus Schwab, 1971 was created when we detached from the gold standard. 867 trillion in traditional markets are getting ready to move over to the crypto space. That's how much profitability you have. So don't think right now. Don't think 2021. Think future warriors. Get your bags packed. Gary Gensler's are going to come crushing it with regulation. Okay, stablecoins present new dilemma for regulators as mass adoption looms. A close look at policy issues related to potential impact of stablecoins on financial systems and economies around the world. Stablecoins present particular challenges to regulators. Although there is no single agreed upon definition of a stablecoin. Now, a stablecoin in the crypto market is a coin you can move into that's attached to a currency, right? For example, I use DIA, which is attached to the US dollar, right? So it's a stable coin, so you can move it out of a speculative crypto into a stable coin, so it's not fluctuating in the marketplace. The common denominator of the commonly used definitions is stablecoins are designed to maintain stable value in relation to a specified currency asset or pool of such currency assets. Now, an example of that, right, a pool of assets is like the SDR. That's where they regulate a lot of the currencies, right? So you have the SDR, which has its bags of currency, and now they're printing at the SDR level, which is a whole other story. Okay, then you have stable coins that are attached to just a currency, right? So it's stable, it's not fluctuating. They are contrast with regular cryptocurrencies, which have no such stability mechanism, whose values tend to fluctuate, sometimes even substantially. Okay, so this is really important. So now let me give you their brain, right? They're saying, okay, there's 19, 20-year-olds making millions and millions of dollars off Dogecoin pumps. Now the Shiba thing is going crazy, right? Because Elon Musk posted he wanted a Shiba dog. So they know this. They're sitting back, the GameStop thing. So we think we're having fun in the marketplace. All these youngsters are having fun in the marketplace. They're getting ready to crush. They're like, all right, have your fun, warriors. Make your money, but here we come. Because it's a small percentage of the population right now that's doing this. We are a small percentage of the population, warriors. Do you realize that out of 7 billion people, those of you watching this right now are a very small percentage of the population? Because most of the sheep are looking at left, they're looking at right, they're looking at the V, they're looking at the C word, they're looking this way at a narrative, and there's a whole other narrative going on this way, and there's a small percentage of us who have woken up to this, and they know that. So they're going to smash, so the bad news comes out, and it pushes people away as they pack their bags, as they switch us in the quantum financial system by 2025, warriors. Okay? The great thing about these videos, you'll be able to look back on these like, holy crap, he was right. Okay? So let's move on to the next thing, more regulation. U.S., and when this was back in April 22nd, U.S. House passes bills to create first crypto task force on digital assets. On Tuesday, the House of Representatives passed a bipartisan bill called the Eliminated Barriers to Innovation Act of 2021 that, if passed by Senate and enacted into law, would create digital asset working groups between Securities and Exchange Commission and the Commodities Future, the CFTC. The bill co-sponsors Majority Leader Patrick McHenry of the House of Services Committee and Chairman Stephen Lynch of the task force. Now remember, Gary Gensler was head of the CFTC, and now he's head of the SEC. This all has been planned out, warriors, and he's a professor at MIT for cryptocurrency. Brian Brooks left the OCC, the head of our operation of currency control that operates your currency and regulates your currency, moved to be the CEO of Binance. Jay Clayton, who put out the lawsuit against Ripple on December 22nd, now is consulting for a cryptocurrency firm who increased their position in Bitcoin and Ethereum on December 18th to 600 million. And to increase it to $1 billion this year. Do you see the dominoes happening, warriors? And you're sitting back Just waiting for the train. You're like, oh, I'm just going to wait for get on the train, control the train, know the train. Okay, last. U.S. authorities, I'm telling you, they're coming, warriors. I told you guys, they're going to come after weak exchanges. They're going to come after weak cryptos. So if you're looking for pump and dumps, now's the time to get in, but get out. For example, Shiba Coin is exploding right now. It was up 128% when I woke up, right? If you invested in that, get your initial investment out, warriors. Be smart. Get your initial investment out and then make it house money and ride that out, warriors. Don't play games with your finances. Get into fundamental cryptocurrencies. Things like Ethereum. Some of you are in Bitcoin. I'm more of an Ethereum type person. ADA. These are things that are not financial advice, but these are things that I'm in. VeChain, that are fundamental real-world cryptocurrencies. For me, XRP, XLM, I have a broad portfolio. So this is the last one I'll share with you guys. U.S. authorities seek court order to shut down crypto trading platform, allegedly during duping thousands of investors. They're coming, warriors. New York Attorney General Lita James is seeking a court order to immediately shut down the operation of cryptocurrency exchange CoinSeed. The Attorney General previously filed a lawsuit against the crypto exchange, but the platform allegedly continued to operate and dupe investors. U.S. authority takes urgent action against CoinSeed. The Office of Attorney General Lita James announced Friday that the Attorney General has taken legal action to immediately halt and continue illegal fraudulent operations of the cryptocurrency trading platform CoinSeed Incorporation. A motion was filed last Thursday asking for the court to temporarily restraining order and preliminary injunction and the appointment of a receiver to immediately block CoinSeed. Let's be very specific. It's CoinSeed and the CEO from making any further unauthorized trades and safeguard investors' monies. Warriors, they are coming for these shitty exchanges, these off-brand exchanges. So make sure you're on the big ones like Crypto.com, not financial advice, Binance, Coinbase. They're on this, like Coinbase is on the New York Stock Exchange, warriors. But just make sure you always protect yourself. Get a hard wallet. Get your stuff off the exchange. Understand what you're doing, right, warriors? A lot of you are on these off-brand exchanges where, there's not even any security protocols. I use Kraken as my on-ramp and off-ramp. I went through a K1, one of the highest security protocols. They're a cryptocurrency bank. Your safest way is to have it on a ledger nano, right, off of or any type of ledger. Also, for safety, a couple things. Let's end with safety. Number one, if you make sure you buy your actual hard wallets off of the actual official website. Do not buy it off Amazon because somebody could take the seed phrases and then sell that to you and have your seed phrases. Number two, warriors. Number two, if you have an influencer like me, right, or any type of crypto or any type of investment space, you're going to have people who imitate our accounts. We're not going to ask you to go to WhatsApp app and send us money. Never do that. Also, you're going to get a lot of fraud emails from things like Apple, from all these things trying to get you saying, hey, you got a fraud thing. Oh, we need to protect your account. I've had multiple warriors, not one, not two, three, just this week, reach out and say, hey, I sent my crypto to a security thing to this exchange. Once it's gone, warriors, it's gone. Do not send your crypto to somebody you don't know. If somebody reaches out to you, reach out to the official company and say, hey, is that you guys reaching out to me? They're not going to send you an email to send you your crypto. So be very careful, warriors. Take extra precautions with your cryptocurrency. Also, in the comments, I'm never going to ask you to send me money. We have a Warrior Academy. Everything's in the link description down below. We're not investors. I don't invest your money for you. I'm not going to ask you for money. We don't do a trading for you. We don't do any of that stuff. So protect yourself. Use your brain, warriors. If it doesn't feel right in your gut, that's why you don't do it. That's why I teach people workout, nutrition, clear your gut, clear your mind. Then you make good financial decisions, warriors. So I'm here to teach you the game, warriors. I'm here to teach you the game. If you want to join our Warrior Academy, click the link down below. Warriors, we have 1,600 warriors now worldwide working together in the quantum financial system. This is much bigger than crypto warriors. It's about clearing your gut, clearing your mind, and moving yourself into the quantum financial system. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. This afternoon's video is going to be about emotional intelligence and understanding the marketplace so you can't get wrecked. I'm here to protect you, warriors. That's my job, is to give you the real deal so that you can make good informed decisions and make sure you build generational wealth for your family. Warriors, rise, let's go. Follow me on Coach JV _ on Instagram, Coach JV Podcast, and let's get it.